Chapter 3, Planning Your Trip. This chapter provides suggestions and guidelines for planning the trip using the key information from the CMC, which includes your CMC classification of your hikers, route selection criteria, and environmental considerations, weather, leave no trace. It also covers developing a trip emergency plan, describing participant qualifications for the trip, including experience, skills, and equipment needed, and screening participants for required qualifications prior to the trip and at the meeting place. So hopefully you've already read the chapter, so let's see how you did. I'm going to pause after the question and see if you can answer it before I tell you some answers. In addition to seeking the route you will use for your hike, what other route considerations should a leader investigate? If you said Plan B, you're right. Always check for an alternative route for your destination to include the shortest route in case of an evacuation. Or if you have a change in the trip route to a different location due to weather or road closures, be sure you have a Plan B, and make sure that your Plan B is a similar level of difficulty. Don't change the difficulty, the distance, or the elevation change when you make this revision. So be sure, if you have more questions, be sure and check the route selection in your leader manual. Say, question 2, where does a CMC trip start? If you said the trailhead, you're correct. Although we carpool to the trailhead, and you are responsible for selecting the meeting location, ensuring that the cars can be parked there during the trip, and providing instructions for each driver to find the trailhead, the CMC trip is from the trailhead to the destination and back to the trailhead. Question 3. In addition to knowing which map to use for your trip, what else do you need to know about gaining access to your hiking location? Do you need a permit? Many public lands require permits for CMC group-led hikes. Question 4. Your trip itinerary, emergency resources, and contingency evacuation plans are all part of your blank. Okay, that was pretty easy, I know, but for your emergency plan, don't count on your cell phone working. Know the nearest hospital and how to get there from your trailhead location. If someone's cell phone does work, be sure that you have the sheriff's phone number and the park ranger's phone number if that's appropriate. Question 5. What are the Leader 10 essentials? Hopefully just 6 of those popped into your head. But remember, the essentials vary on location, length and type of activity. By reviewing the list in the trip leader manual before each trip, you'll be sure that you have everything you need with you. And the last question in this section is, open-ended questions tend to ask who, what, when, where, why, and how. When should you be asking open-ended questions? When you're screening participants, right? The goal is to determine if the trip is a good fit for the participant. Everyone wins if everyone can meet the objective of the trip. No one wants to be the person holding everyone back because of their fitness level, because of their comfort level on the hike, or because the level of difficulty is more than what they expected. Screening is done when someone signs up for the trip and also at the meeting location. Observe the participants' gears at the meeting location and ask just a few questions to make sure that no one left something in their car before you started your carpool, and give everyone an opportunity to have the right stuff. And is there a leader checklist? Yep, at the end of the chapter 3, there's a checklist that you can use for every trip to make sure you, the leader, have everything you need with you.